Hello, everybody. My name is Jason, and I am here once again with another installment of the series where I interview a bunch of professional wrestlers about their craft and their backstories, especially from the Wisconsin independent scene. And today's installment, I have the current reigning defending ACW Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Myles Mason. Welcome, Myles.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Okay, so the first question I usually like to start off everybody with is how long have you been wrestling, and was there a specific point that was the catalyst for you to get into the wrestling business?
Yeah, so I've been wrestling since around 2019, right before that COVID hit. So I got to witness all that fun stuff and right at the beginning. Thing that really started it was I was always into like sports, combat sports, did MMA, semi-pro football and everything. And I was just like, okay, I can't keep on doing this, so let's do something a little bit different. And my buddy's like, hey, you want to try to train for this ACW wrestling thing? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Seems pretty fun. And went to camp that one day, and ever since, I just kind of fell in love with it and stuck to it.
What was the biggest physical change for preparing your body from going to those semi-pro football practices to getting ready to go train in the ring?
The two hardest things like on the body for training for wrestling was definitely like adjusting those neck muscles for bumping. Just kind of going down, tucking your chin, and just using the muscles you have never used before. And also running the ropes for the first time was the one of the most painful things ever. Like if you ran the ropes, you know that they're not just bungee cords, they're actual just like cables and they hurt.
Absolutely. So you've been at it for 7 or so years. Aside from your most recent title win, you won the title back in December. Is there any particular moment for your career that stands out for you so far?
Oh man, there is so much that has happened. Like wrestling, Raj Desi, Jinder Mahal, Tyler Breeze. They're all like way up there and everything. Even the lower ones when I just wrestled Colucci not too long ago, wrestled Colucci before, always some of my favorite matches. Um, probably the my favorite moment was the title defense with Jaden Mercer at Tanner's. It was the TLC match. That was just a lot of fun to be a part of, and it's still one of my favorite matches I've ever been a part of.
That's great to hear. So you're currently involved right now in defending the title, and one of your chief competitors, if I can call him that, is Sean Priest. Do you think he's actually interested in winning the title from you now, or do you think he's just trying to play games?
Uh, I honestly don't know. I don't know what's going on through Priest's head at all. Who can? The dude's insane. He doesn't even talk for one, so you can never really ask him anything. But no, I mean, he just kind of gives me the creeps. I don't know what he's all about, and like I wish I could tell you more. I mean, by all means, I wish I knew more, but I have no idea. I have no idea what he wants.
All right, switching gears here. What's the especially with the Water City Wrestling Con coming up and getting to meet so many legends, what's the best piece of advice anybody has ever given you personally that you feel in your short time in wrestling?
Ah, it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but take it slow. In the ring, Eric, just move slowly. You don't need to rush to one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. Just breathe, take it slow, and go from there. That is the biggest thing that somebody's told me, and implementing it is just it works a lot. Works a lot more on the cardio too, because getting blown up in there is a thing.
Oh yeah, and the travel too, not to mention. I'm sure you're all over the state, potentially in
Yeah.
Chicago, and they're all over the Midwest. So So the next question that I have for you is what now are your major professional goals beyond defending your current championship? Do you have anything that's currently on the bucket list aside from dream opponents?
Bucket list aside from dream opponents, right now I'm honestly just enjoying my time doing what I'm doing. Kind of going from booking to booking, seeing what it's all out there, just having fun, meeting everybody backstage, just seeing what else I could do. What else is there, you know?
All right, and so how would you describe your style for fans who are hearing of you from the first time?
Uh, High impact, heavy hitting. I'm very known for my chops. Seems like everybody really likes to see them and everything. I always feel bad, but is what it is. It's a curse.
Yeah,
But
we can blame Ric Flair later when he finally kicks the bucket.
oh yeah, yeah, he really made those things big. But yeah, a lot of people like the chops a lot. But yeah, I would definitely say more high impact, high octane, just kind of power wrestling. Not like powerhouse. I'm not that. Oh, excuse me. I'm not like a big, huge, tough guy throw bodies around or anything like that. I'm just more get let's get into the trenches and just go.
That's a very good way to put it. Do you do a lot of work at the academy too? Do you assist Nick and Dylan over there at all a lot, or do you usually just check in on the talent every once in a while?
I used to be a lot more involved with the talent a couple of years ago. I had to kind of come off of that just because of life stuff and everything. I always do say like, hey, if I'm free on one day, I definitely want to go back and start to help out more and everything. But again, with life, it's all up in the air. But I would like to.
Okay, so beyond the ring and beyond life, what's something Miles Mason does outside the ring for fun?
I am a huge avid video gamer. I'm just a huge nerd in general. I like anything nerdy from like anime, video games, Pokemon, all that fun stuff. I'm just a nerd.
That's hey, nothing wrong with that. Join the club.
Right, right.
You got any big you planning on getting the new Pokemon game on the third for the 30th anniversary here in honor of the 30th anniversary, or or you
Are
think
we
you won't have
talking
enough
about?
time to play it between life and in the ring
Oh,
stuff?
I'll make time for it. Are we talking about wind and waves or?
Yeah, Wind and Waves, yeah, that's the new big one.
Yeah, no. Right now I don't have a Switch 2, but I did honestly just pick up that Fire Red. So
Yeah.
I actually was just playing it before we got onto this call.
No biggie. Yeah. So, is there any advice aside from, taking things slow and steady that you would like to give to any wrestler or aspiring wrestler who's, training or wants to train? Any advice on how to handle the grind or maybe just something that, beyond what we talked about before really helped you that you feel could be helpful to others?
Okay, yeah. Um, the biggest thing from learning what I learned is that it's really fun to do moves, but moves is not all of wrestling. Like it's everything in between that really makes it what it is. Everybody likes a cool big like double flip or anything like that, but you do too much of that, nobody's gonna remember what else he did. So you got to make everything count, and it's the little things that make everything up that creates a good match. So I'd say don't overpack a match with moves. That's my biggest thing.
That's great advice. So I guess let me see now here. I guess the last thing that I want to ask you is if you've got anything that you'd like to promote, any social media handles. Maybe I don't know if you're on Pro Wrestling Tees or anything like that, or where you sell your merch. But the floor is yours to promote any upcoming matches or any of your social medias or what have you here. I think I'm at the end of my question line here.
Yeah, no worries. Um, Socials, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Myles Mason 15, I think, on Instagram. Facebook, I got to get better at being on Facebook. I'm pretty bad at it. I'm not very active on it, but you could always kind of sneak peek on what I'm doing from day to day stuff on my Instagram a lot. Those are my two big socials that I use. Yeah, I got to get better. I'm thinking about starting TikTok a little bit more, seeing if I could dip my foot in there. Um, Matches, just go to ACW shows, go to BCW shows, go to any independent shows, support your independent wrestling. That's a big thing.
Yep, absolutely. This is what this whole interview series is all about, folks. We're trying to showcase some people that, you forget, that they perform in front of, less than a couple hundred people, but they still make up the backbone of a lot of professional wrestling organizations. And even the people that you see on the big TV screens, they, for the most part, started in a bar or in a high school somewhere, performing in front of, maybe 25 people. So don't forget about them. All
Yeah,
right.
that's so
Well,
real.
I think that'll do it for this interview. I'd like to thank Myles Mason for his time, and this will be up on the YouTubes pretty soon, folks. So until next time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yep.